In 2012, this couple hired me for a $750 copywriting project. 10 years later, they had paid me over $1 million, almost $1.2 million to be exact, and this was just one of my clients during my 11-year freelance career. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how I did it with the math to back it up. Hey, if you're new around here, I'm Alex, an award-winning marketer and copywriter for nearly 2 decades. I'm also the founder of the Copy Posse, where I've helped thousands of kind and creative copywriters, marketers, and service providers build freedom-based businesses that serve their lives, not the other way around. So if you are tired of working with low-budget clients, chasing down invoices and feedback from clients who don't seem to value your time or talent, juggling multiple projects and clients and even your day job, not to mention all the life things all at the same time, and riding that inconsistent income roller coaster that keeps you in fear of fully going after your dreams, then this video is for you, and I've got really good news. Turning a $100 project into $1 million client has nothing to do with working more hours or writing endless copy or saying yes to everything under the sun at your own expense. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 specific services that high-ticket copywriters sell to attract better clients, charge dramatically more, and stop trading hours for income. But first, you have to understand the difference between the 2 different types of clients, because not all clients are made equal. So here is something that took me years to figure out. It is the exact same amount of work and time to close a $500 project as it is to close a $5,000 a month retainer client. Truly, with both, you got to find the client, pitch the client, land the client, deliver results, then get paid. I'm talking the same emails, the same discovery call, the same proposals, the same onboarding process. But after a $500 project ends, that copywriter has to start the process all over again. Their income resets, they have to find a new client, and they stay stuck in that frantic freelancer mindset. And trust me, it is really hard to be creative and strategic in that headspace. Meanwhile, the copywriter with the $5,000 a month client doesn't have to start over every month. Instead of constantly searching for new clients, they spend their energy leveling up, growing their income, learning new, higher level skills, and thinking like a highly paid strategist. And the difference between a copywriter landing client A versus client B isn't how hard they work. It is what they offer. You don't become a high-ticket copywriter simply by charging more and arbitrarily raising your rates. You become one by offering more value and serving the right clients at a higher level. I once asked legendary marketer Seth Godin what advice he would give to copywriters who want to get ahead right now. And here's what he said. The only way to move up is not by working more hours, but by getting better clients. There are clients out there right now who want to pay you every single month on repeat. They are just looking for something different than those other clients, which means your approach needs to be completely different too. And when you serve clients at this level, it is a total win-win for both you and them. But then the real question you're probably wondering is, okay, what are these better clients actually looking for? Well, the answer to that question requires a major mindset shift that I need you to say out loud with me right now. AI makes me more valuable, not less. Everyone is panicking about AI replacing copywriters, but here's what nobody is actually telling you. AI did not create cheap clients overnight. It simply exposed them. The clients refusing to hire human copywriters right now because AI can do it for free, yeah, those are the exact same people who were hiring writers for $5 on Fiverr and then expecting miracles just a few short years ago. And guess what? Those were never your ideal clients anyway. But the clients that will hire you and pay you on repeat again and again and again, yeah, they're the ones who understand that marketing is high stakes, especially right now. They're putting real ad spend behind campaigns and sending emails to thousands of real subscribers they want to purchase from them. They are definitely not going to put their marketing and messaging into the hands of an AI tool that lacks empathy, humility, and critical thinking, let's be honest, and by the way, takes zero responsibility for when it lies or hallucinates or completely messes up a campaign or launch. No siree. The best clients are not messing around. They want a real human, a strategic thought partner when it comes to protecting the business, the brand, and the customer relationships that they have worked so freaking hard to build. And yes, they are willing to pay a premium for this. So before I share with you the 5 specific services that high-ticket copywriters offer, I need you to remember this. Premium clients are looking for 3 major things. First, they want strategy and your human creativity. They want someone who can look at their whole business, understand their goals, and tell them what to do next. And I'm not talking about executing a task. They want someone to help shape the messaging and marketing behind their business. Second, they want ownership. High-ticket clients do not have time to micromanage every little thing. They want someone who takes an assignment and runs with it all the way to the finish line. Someone who follows up, solves problems, and treats their business like it matters, like it's their own. And lastly, they want done-for-you results. They're paying premium prices because they expect you to handle it completely. Even if they use AI in their business, AI, newsflash, still requires a skilled human operator. And no one is better equipped to do that than a great copywriter. And clients are increasingly willing to pay for that exact skill set. And here is proof. This is feedback that we got from Michelle, a business owner who recently hired one of my Spark members from our Spark job board. She said, "What a rock star. Our interview went an hour long as she took the reins and dove deep into asking me so many questions that by the time we were done, we had an entire messaging and project strategy developed, plus a mini strategy breakthrough. She gave me a vision of what a collaborative and strategic partner she's going to be in this process beyond just this one project." That is what high-ticket clients pay for, my friends. They are not just buying words. They are buying strategy, they're buying ownership, and they are buying responsibility. So what does that look like in practice? As in line items on an invoice? Well, here are 5 copywriting services that command premium rates. The first is audits. So an audit is a deep dive review of something specific, like say a sales page, an email sequence, a funnel, or even a LinkedIn or social profile. You identify what's working, what's not, and then of course you tell them exactly what to fix. Now this can be delivered as a report or a document, or my favorite is a Loom video. Now this is such a great entry point offer because it naturally leads to more higher paid work. It's like, thank you for the audit. Now can I hire you to do this for me? All right, number 2 is strategy sessions. These are paid one-on-one calls, typically 60 or 90 minutes, where you advise your client on a specific problem they're having, or a goal they want to achieve, or a messaging strategy that they need support with. Here you are selling your expertise, not your time. They walk away with clarity and a plan, and you don't need to write a single word. All right, service number 3 is VIP days. These are single-focused, high-intensity days or half days where you complete a defined scope of work together with your client in real time. The client gets fast results and you get a premium rate. These are really popular for copy-intensive projects such as a full sales page or an email launch sequence where they really benefit from that collaborative strategic time together, but then also you executing in real time to get it done fast. And number 4, we have packages. So think of packages as just larger projects with a defined scope, timeline, and set of deliverables. Now here's the key. Every one-off copywriting asset that you're hired for is an invitation to offer a broader package with a larger scope and price tag. Now this could be an entire brand and website package, or a launch package, or a content marketing package. Now the key here is that often your clients don't know what they don't know. So if they are approaching you to write a single asset, you can take a step back, put on your strategic marketer hat, and think what else might they need to get even better results, and then offer them that. And then lastly, my favorite, number 5, retainers. Yes, I am talking about ongoing, recurring work for a fixed monthly fee. This is the smart freelancer's cheat code for reliable monthly income. But it gets even better because you get to level up your skills, deepen client relationships, and get compounding results. The scope of your work depends entirely on the agreement that you make with your clients. It could be monthly email, social media content, or taking the lead on all of their promotions and sales campaigns. This looks a little bit different for every single client, but this, retainers, is where the real money lives. gives. Every time you deliver great work, you have the opportunity to go even deeper with that client. Like Jenna Eno, one of my students who spent years jumping from project to project. She recently wrote me an email to share this. I've built a fully referral-driven business that's held strong at 6 to multi-six figures year after year. My client roster is the best it's ever been. And the craziest part, staying on this path alone, I'm projected to cross the millionaire mark investment-wise in the next couple of years. What in the actual? I've recently stepped into fractional CMO work, and it traces back to the copy foundation I built inside your world. Learning to think message first became the backbone of how I now lead marketing strategy and teams end to end. Currently overseeing millions in ad spend and guiding launches and lifestyle marketing for multiple 7 to 8 figure brands. And this is exactly how I turned my $100 client into a $1 million client. So here's the math on that. That first $750 project then turned into a bigger $1,500 package, then into a $4,500 a month retainer, then into an $8,000 a month retainer, then into an $8,000 a month retainer plus commission payments, making them on average a $120,000 a year client that I worked with for 10 years. $120,000 times 10 years equals $1.2 million in my bank account. So here's the mindset shift that I want you to walk away with. It is so much easier to serve an existing client at a higher level than to find a brand new one every single time, which is why your best client could be the one you already have or one you've already worked with. Now listen, I am not saying that you will get there overnight. It takes time to build the business of your dreams, but here's what I want you to remember. Most dream clients don't start with big money. You're not going to magically have a client fall on your lap that you've never spoke with or worked with before who's going to pay you $5,000 a month. But if you know how to confidently position, package, and price your services and focus on leveling up your skills and experience, you can absolutely turn a single project into an ongoing monthly retainer. High ticket retainer income is not a fluke. It is a simple formula that the smartest freelancers have locked down. So if you are a copywriter, a marketer, or a creative service provider who is looking to level up your services, your skills, and your clientele and earn predictable monthly income like a high-paid strategist, I invite you to join me on my free masterclass, The Retainer Client Formula. You can get all of the details in the description box below or scan this QR code to save your spot now. I hope to see you there, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Until then, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. Before you go, if you like that video, make sure to check out this one next. You already know you want to do this. You've watched the videos, you've done the research, you know copywriting is a skill you want to build. But every single day you wake up, you go to work, you come home exhausted, and just like that, your whole day is gone. Wait, weren't you supposed to start